Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you say good
Morning.
morning again,
Hello.
Light?
Ray, we go over this every time.
I know. Certainly a conversation started.
Finally! Everybody's here!
Wow, that's
And
amazing!
the stars aligned!
Oh
My Discord broke.
boy. It only lasted a couple seconds.
He cursed it.
He cursed it all.
Oh,
Oh,
That's what you
man.
get
Just
for not.
as a joke. He did that as a joke. I don't think he really was.
No, it literally broke. My Discord has a glitch where it just sounds like you all are like 3 miles away through
Oh,
a
I
tunnel.
hate it when that happens. That's everyone's Discord.
We're down a well.
It's not even like a well. If it was a well, I would just live with it.
He'd say,
I'd say,
well.
Oh,
well.
The cookie crumbles sometimes.
Ew, you put your cookies in a well?
No.
I
Why
said-
did I
My
even
cookies
laugh
in a
at
glass
that?
of milk.
I don't even do that. I don't like soggy
I
cookies.
put my cookies in the
another
I
cookie
said,
jar.
Mom,
When I was getting my
Tiki
groceries,
Tiki
Who
I
took
didn't
the
have
Timbo, no
cookie from the
Cerimbo,
cookie
Cherry
Chari
jar?
Chari Bushi
Mom,
fell down
Tiki
the
Timbo has fallen into a well.
well. God, I
Yes.
remember that book. Fuck, I flippin' remember read that book in like 2nd or 3rd grade, and then we were just like Tiki Tiki Tembo no Sorembo. What a name.
I do not remember that.
You're missing out.
Too old.
I had like
Old
some
man.
modernized American version that was like Catalina Magdalena Hoopensteiner Wallendiner Hogan Logan Bogan. It was so
Is
much
that
more
right?
fun. Yep. And then we had some friends that actually had the original book, and they said the moral of the story was all the Japanese now name their kids Bob.
Actually, it was Chinese.
Whatever.
That would make
this is
more
what,
sense.
This is what the neighbor said, or friend, whatever, the friend's dad.
No,
If your
I
neighbor
reread-
off a
I
bridge,
reread
would
the
you
book
jump off
to
it
my
too,
kids.
EJ?
No.
Well, would there be cookies at the end of the bridge?
And also, they didn't rename their kids Bob. They just made it to short names.
Like Bob.
Yeah, just like that, EJ. You're so smart.
Thank you. All right. Well.
Bob the
Well,
Genius.
well,
I mean,
well.
May as
DJ
well
the
not
Genius.
waste the lovely chance we've got to start pretty much on time. So, without further ado, in our last exciting episode of D&D, QZ and Mama Swizzle departed from Westwood as the citizens of the town continued their preparations for a autumn festival coming soon with all kinds of spooky decorations. So they left the stalking shadows and mysterious lurking figures behind as they departed into the forest and made their way towards New Thunder Tree. On their travels, Mama Swizzle discovered some mysterious red grass that appeared to move and run away from her as she tried to pick it up. And as she inspected it closer, it seemed to be some kind of living fungus or something. So she captured a few of these little creatures in a jar and kidnapped them from the rest of their group and carried them away, much to their dismay as they cried out in shrieking of pain. Nobody knows exactly what they were, but Mama Swizzle decided to kidnap them and take them along with her. QZeth was very antagonistic towards this decision, but Mama Swizzle chose to do it anyway, and later chose to eat one of them in front of him.
That's what I was more antagonistic to. Like the taking them in general, I was fine with. As soon as it was like, oh, Geneva Convention breaking, it was like, maybe not.
Yeah, so the consequences of this have
I don't
not
think
yet come
that
about.
exists in this world.
But
The Geneva Convention exists across all universes.
Does it now?
transcends time and space.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't believe Mama Swizzle's a real life war criminal.
I can't believe she would do this.
I
as
can't
a
believe you
druid.
didn't realize that prior.
Well, I didn't know the Geneva Convention retroactively applied to all D&D worlds.
Anyway.
It definitely does not.
It definitely does.
So Mama Swizzle and QZeth arrived at New Thunder Tree, found their friend, or QZeth's old criminal contact, who was apparently on the run because his old group was being hunted down one by one for some unknown reason, and Gohan, his friend, the Goliath, was looking for a new place to lie low for a bit. Mama Swizzle chose to spend the night out in the forest, climbing a nearby tree and resting in the branches in a little nest that she made for herself, while Kuzith and Gohan decided to rent a room for the night. Meanwhile, Carmen and Ananias were in the kingdom of Lunimus. Carmen had just finished speaking with Lady Lillian and switching out her gear so that she no longer had distinguishing marks of Lunimus on her armor and person, and getting a green eye patch to cover her enchanted magic eye. And then she was going to go look for
I
Ananias.
didn't know
She
you
went
had a magic
to-
eye.
Yeah, I have a magic eye. That's why it's green.
Ah, okay.
Yes, her eye is linked to the prince that she is bound to serve as the bodyguard,
Oh,
and
okay.
her eye has changed color to match the glowing magic green eyes of the royal family. Actually, not glowing, but you know, say la vie. They can be glowing.
I mean,
if
they could be glowing.
want.
That'd be pretty
Only
sick.
when they get really angry.
Yeah. Just imagine they get so ticked off, and just like in the dark, you just see two glowing green orbs. That'd be terrifying.
That would be
That
scary.
You'd be like, oh, is it a kitty? Nope, it's death.
No, but stuff.
Anyway, Cameron went to go find Ananias at her mother's chambers, only to find that they had departed. With Ananias, we caught up last session. Carmen's mother had offered some words of comfort to Valerie, saying that if she needed a family, she'd be honored to have her, no questions asked. And Isabella decided to lead Ananias on some shenanigans to, go cause some chaos. Originally, they went to the library to study up on some spells they maybe shouldn't have, where Isabella confided in Valerie, about seeking to live up to her sister's shadow, and then they went off to examine the spell forge to, take a look and watch the people enchanting various fancy artifacts, where they were quickly spotted by a guard and chased off. Then, as they were catching their breath in a nearby alley, Isabella noticed a figure entering a building that has been abandoned for quite some time. And
Go figure.
Ananias turned, or Valerie, I guess I'll just call you Valerie for now, because you have two names and I don't know which one to choose.
Yeah, just go with Val while I'm being referred to as Val by the people around me.
How about Annery?
No, we do not need more confusion for my tired brain. Valerie turned, just caught the faintest bit of a pink tail disappearing into this door, but when they went to go try the door, it was locked. Isabella said that this was an odd occurrence because the building had not been used, the windows are boarded up, door is locked, and we will pick up with, let's say, QZ first, as you and Gohan are settling down for the night. Where would you like to sit? Because he's taking the bed. You said you would take the floor at some place, but
I guess I just lay out my normal mat on the ground, kind of like in the front of the bed. It's probably like how I used to sleep when I was back with the crime gang before, always at the foot of Gohan's bed.
gotcha. Cool, like a like a puppy healing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Very cute.
Do I get to heal fully now?
You took damage? Did we not have
Apparently. Maybe it was on update.
think-
Is this the old one? It might be the old one.
I think we
Do we have a
really
new?
did have a long rest since last time you were damaged, so
I was
everyone
pretty sure that we did.
Everyone should be at
Um,
full health with full abilities and everything. Pretty sure. Anyway, so yeah, as you're settling down, you hear the large, comforting breaths of Gohan as he begins to settle down. You hear him speak up and mention something, which I apparently wrote in my other notes. 1 second. He asks, so, about your, religion, what is it that you found to believe in?
Oh crap.
There's something about running from the world that makes you kind of start to question everything,
Well, the abbot at the what is a group of monks, Eric? Where do the monks
Monastery?
live? Yeah, at the monastery. At the monastery would be able to talk on it much more, but I don't know, something about this higher power just called to me. Everything kind of, like somebody looking out for you. It's
He called out to you? Like, you heard his voice or something?
well, we all like hear him, in our own ways. Some more than others. Um, for all of us, they'll come eventually, but we believe through meditation and a calm mind, you will align yourself with the goose god.
Hmm. And does it bring you comfort and, security?
Comfort, yeah, comfort. Just to be reassured that I'm never on my own.
Hmm. What about purpose?
Well, the goose god teaches that we must meditate and do good to others, um, always giving whatever we can.
Well, as a thief, that part's a little hard to grasp.
Yeah, well, you see why I don't like the old life.
Yeah, yeah. You always did have a pretty big change after that. Can't say I understood it until now, I guess. Now that I'm running from the old life too. Hmm. Maybe I can stop by your old monastery sometime, if that's alright.
Everyone's welcome. That would be great.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll let you get some sleep. Have a good night, sir. Or birdling.
Good night.
And with that, you two drift off to sleep, and we will pick up with.
Roll to sleep.
Roll to sleep.
I was gonna say you can, but I don't know what that would accomplish, so no thanks. Carmen, you're at your
I rolled
mother's
a 5.
chambers with no idea where the troublemakers have got off to. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go find them. Knowing my sister, she probably took her out of the castle, so she's not even gonna bother dinking around, especially after just yelling at some of the guys in the library. So she's gonna go hunt them down.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I know her haunts.
You do.
I'm the one who showed them to her.
Yeah. Okay. So you would
Big
definitely.
sister privileges.
You definitely know about like looking out from over the towers across the entire city. You would know about the downtown Spellforge stuff. Generally, the closest places that would be very very cool to show off to a newcomer to the town.
Considering the spell forges are the coolest thing, she's probably gonna go there first.
Yep. All right. So you make your way towards the Spellforge, and you see a guard that seems to be kind of a little ruffled. He's got a sour expression, and he's kind of like crossing his arms and more on alert than usual, whereas the one beside him is just kind of, more at ease. But yeah, people are coming and going, enchanting objects, bringing shipments back and forth as usual.
I'll go up to the guard and be like,
Before you even say anything, he just points that way.
thank you. goes that direction.
Yep.
Just fed up. And
So you quickly find your way down an alley that you and Isabella have previously escaped from people when you were making trouble yourself back in the day, and without too much trouble, I'd say you come across Ananias and Isabella, who appear to be investigating an abandoned building for some reason, just peering into the windows, trying to get a glimpse of the inside past these slats of wood that are boarding up the windows.
What
peering
are
into a
you
window.
two doing?
What'd you say, Val?
I'm peering into a window. I said that at the same time she was asking.
Oh.
Okay.
Isabella
Peering through
turns.
the
Oh,
window.
hi, Carmen.
Hi.
How'd you find us so quick?
Well, how
Thought
do
you
you
would be
think
busy.
I found you?
We've only got caught
You
by the
put a
guards like
tracking spell on
seconds
us?
ago.
No, I did not put a tracking spell on you.
You have a
Although I was-
scarily good instinct about where to find me. I don't like it.
You say that like I didn't. Never mind. Well, anyway, how? What are you? She's gonna look in the window now because she's.
The inside of the building is dark. It's not much that you can view just from looking in the slats of wood across the broken windows. Well, most of the windows actually aren't broken, but it's dark inside. Pretty dusty. You can tell the building hasn't been used in a while.
You saw a pink person go in.
You saw a person go in.
Yeah, he was like a tiefling. I didn't get a good look at him, but he was pink and well dressed. That's all I really know.
Pink.
Yeah.
There aren't many tieflings in.
You know,
not
as opposed to the other
here.
color.
You and Isabella exchange a look, knowing that the leader, or de facto leader at this point, of Dearth is also a pink tiefling.
Wait, I know this or
No,
I don't.
the
No,
other two know this. You do not.
Yeah. Carmen's gonna go to the door. She's gonna open it up.
It
This is the
locked.
first pink person I've ever seen.
Never seen a really sunburned old dude on the beach. Mm.
Not in the woods. In the woods, everyone who looks like me, I mean, obviously they don't look like me, but everyone like me, we're always brown so we can blend in. Or green.
Like your skin? Or just the clothing?
Yeah, yeah, one of those.
I'm not
she
gonna
says a bit
ask
like-
any questions.
Okay. So the door is locked as you try to open the door, Carmen. Are you going
Is
to
it
force
a
your way in?
wooden door?
It is no. It is more of a like. Think of a store door in modern times, like a metal and glass kind of door, but it's got wood on the back side of it to like board up the window.
Is it enchanted?
You wouldn't know just by looking at it.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, you already tried to open the door previously and it did.
I
not
want to
open
touch
this
it and see if it feels enchanted, because we can feel the force field and it feels icky.
Yeah, you have more sensitivity to the
Do I need
impact
to
of the
roll?
weave than.
Roll to feel enchantment.
I will say, yeah. Go ahead and roll me Arcana.
Okay, give me a hot second. What
Ooh,
is that? Rolling
spicy second.
Arcana?
yes, roll Arcana.
Also, while that's going on, this is Carmen in her new getup.
Oh, picture? I like picture.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! Oh my gosh! It's so good.
Just a picture of the eye patch is green.
Aw.
They didn't have a green eye patch.
That's so cute.
Question. Are you
Looks
wearing
like
that right
Katara.
now?
She is, but not the eye patch.
Okay, well then I don't comment on it.
Is it like just not over your eye, or is it like just not
It's in
on
her
your person
pocket.
at all? Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if it was like flipped up or something. Looking dumb.
Looking dumb. Hello.
Well, if you have the eye patch like flipped up but not on your eye, then it just is like a patch.
It looks silly.
It's like a panda ear, but right on the forehead. Okay.
I got a 16 plus 3
Nice.
for
Okay.
Arcana.
You can tell that this door does not appear to be enchanted, which is kind of weird because, you know, lots of things around here are enchanted, so why wouldn't they put a magic lock on the door in addition to a regular lock? But it seems like nobody really cares. It's an old building, probably hasn't seen use in quite some time.
Anyone want a pocket? With a little metal key device?
What?
Yeah.
I'm talking to the ladies, not you, EJ.
I'll have
They know what I mean.
Isabella says what? Because I don't know what you just said. Do you mean a
I said,
lockpick?
does anyone want a pocket with the little key device?
I would love a pocket with the key device. That would be very helpful.
To get the door open, man.
Are you? Okay, I don't have the key to the building, and if you're asking if I have lockpicks, no.
Hmm.
But I do have force of will, and she's going to try to force.
We're gonna
the
jump
door
out of her
open.
way.
Okay, are you just gonna like yank
I'm-
on this door? It swings outward.
Yeah.
Okay. DC 20. To yank
Can I
this
use?
metal door
Can
open.
I use my new dice?
New dice. Ooh. Let's see if they're lucky.
Dice
Yeah,
noise.
I've never rolled them before, and they're super sparkly and cute. And if they don't do well, then I'm putting them into dice jail. Where's the 20? I have 2 of them now. I'm gonna
They
use
learn
this
by
one.
discipline, not by encouragement.
That is a 16 plus whatever my strength modifier is.
Is
It's
that 3?
probably high, right?
It's a 4.
Hey, DC 20. Okay, cool. You you hear the mechanism for the actual like lock that's holding it to the side of the door frame just kind of and like snap off, and the door almost hits you in the face because you're pulling it so hard with all your weight, and with a small grunt, you kind of bring it to a stop, and just kind of hold it to the side with a snort.
Door's open.
Okay.
I walk in.
Yeah, you both walk in,
Yeah.
and what you see is, once again, it's a dark room. It appears to be the remains of an old fountain or something, and a entrance hall that maybe once was used for visitors entering the kingdom. There appears to be a slight kind of glowing residue on the floor, like a couple sparkling pieces of dust that are kind of going out one by one in the center of the room next to the fountain. Other than that, there doesn't appear to be much of interest besides some slight footprints and scrapes across the dust in the floor, so the dust has been
Is there a
brushed
table?
away by some footprints and potentially dragging of objects.
Table? No table?
There are some like ticket booth type tables around the sides of the room that lead to other rooms.
Any food?
No food that you can tell, unless you count like rat
is-
droppings.
Is there a fountain?
Yes, there's a fountain, but it's dry, no water.
Huh. Unfortunate.
Hmm.
Is there a door?
The one
Other
you
than the
came
one
in?
we just...
Well, yeah, there are a couple other doors, but they're also boarded up, same as the one that you were in.
We can see the footprints, right?
Yes.
I think as we follow the footprints.
How did he get through this?
The footprints come in the door that you guys have just forced your way in, and then
Yeah.
they disappear where the sparks were.
They're sparks?
There were a couple sparks beside the fountain on the floor that are.
Can I
going
use
out one by
detect
one.
magic?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You cast detect magic using your little crest of Lunimus thing beneath your cloak, and you see around the room there are some faint traces of the typical enchantment magic of Lunimus all over the place, little bits and bobs here and there, and the general glow of the area. However, you do not see any particular, like, just because detect magic doesn't detect residual traces of magic that have since disappeared, you do not see anything
Disappeared?
special
Yeah.
about these sparks that are disappearing.
I want to step where the sparks are.
You step there.
Okay. And I'm gonna... I think this is a door, and I'm gonna try to open the door. Like a fake door. So I'm gonna I'm gonna reach out for a door handle. I'm gonna turn it and see if
Oh.
I can open it.
Okay. Roll me Arcana with disadvantage.
Okay. Give it a second. I'm using the sight and it's very slow.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. What is it called whenever you turn off the speedy thing?
Reboot. Oh,
Okay.
What?
Bad news. I rolled a nat 1.
You reach out to hold this invisible, like you're pretending there's a door here, and not only do you find nothing, you brush the weave a little harder than you meant to, and the vibrating tendrils that are slightly stronger as a result of proximity to the Spellforge just kind of vibrate a little bit, and once again you feel like the room wiggle a little bit, and all the panes of glass rattle against the walls of this room, but do not break.
Yo, something weird about this room, I say, stepping back awkwardly.
Yeah, a bunch of dust has been shaken loose from the room, and it just kind of like begins pouring down upon you all. Okay, well, how about we reconvene at this place at a later time? Isabella kind of like hides beneath her clothing.
That did
Carmen-
something, I say.
I think we're gonna have someone watch over this place, just in case.
Yep, sounds like a good idea. I don't know who that guy was, but unless I'm seeing things, that was not normal.
My favorite part about this is
Oh, it's in my eyes. Oh no.
they
Here,
can
stop! She's gonna like, don't rub it in. It's gonna make it worse.
But it's hard. Ah! You think
You
I
know
would know this?
better.
I'm a cleric. Oh boy. Isabella just takes the initiative to start walking out of this room.
Yeah. I'll follow suit.
Okay.
I'll follow Soot.
There's no soot.
The
only
Rogers
dust.
sisters.
I'm gonna. So, is the door still on its hinges?
Yeah, the door has not been ripped off nor broken.
As much as I
the
tried my
latches.
best.
Yeah, the latch is messed up. It might even like not quite swing closed by itself anymore. It might just kind of swing mostly closed, but not.
I'm gonna try to force it a little closed.
Okay, it'll stay closed, but it does not latch anymore.
Ah,
Oops. She says, not looking guilty in the slightest.
oops.
I'm gonna go take a shower, I think, says Isabella, like shaking dust off of her from every which way.
Yeah, go get cleaned up. I'll go tell a guard nearby to keep an eye on this place.
Okay, sounds good. Is Val going with you or staying with me?
What? How much dust is on me?
You know, an amount. Like enough to where you could probably dust yourself off for like a minute or so and maybe not get it all, but it's not ridiculous. You've
Where
got
am I needed?
Well, if you come with me, we can talk about our next moves and prepare to move out. So, but if you want to go get cleaned up, I can meet you back there and we can have the same conversation.
No, I'm gonna go with you.
Okay.
What is the sister's name again? Let me remember.
Isabella?
Isabella.
Okay, Isabella, we shall reconvene. I say in a way that I've heard Carmen talk to before the people at the castle.
Alright, catch you later, alligator. And she just.
in a wild
out.
crocodile.
Crocodile.
Mm-hmm. Does Carmen respond?
I blink at her, confused.
Yeah. And a blue moon baboon.
She responds, I'll be crying, Mountain
Yeah,
Lion.
pumpkin.
Alright. You
Sure
win this
thing,
one.
Waffle Iron.
Waffle.
Just Car just kind of throws a hand over Val. It's like, you'll get there. You'll learn.
Isabella just kind of waves over her shoulder as she heads back towards the palace. So with that, you are left alone in a alley right beside the wheat fields with view of the stables and the palace in the distance. What would you guys like to do?
We're gonna talk.
Yeah, let's get a guard over here first, just in case something happens in the 5 minutes we're horribly distracted and someone comes out and we don't notice. Unlikely, but it could happen.
Mm-hmm. Never know.
So
Any guards close by?
Yeah, there's plenty of guards close by, especially because
there's
you just
more
ran
than
some...
needed, really.
Yeah, there's more guards on duty than you've ever seen before.
She's probably gonna grab the first two she sees.
Yeah.
Frederick.
In fact, there are plenty.
Reynolds.
There are plenty out in front of the palace that were kind of too many and not really helping to keep watch. So yeah, you could easily just wave a couple down from over there.
Yeah, she calls out for him.
Mm-hmm. Frederick
Some
and Lewis.
suspicious.
You said. come over.
Frederick and Reynolds.
Sorry, I missed the second name. I was distracted.
It's okay.
Yeah, they come over. Why'd you make us come all the way over here? What's going
There's
on?
been suspicious activity
Oh.
spotted in this place, which is probably infinitely more useful than you loitering around doing nothing. What was
I
that? You were
do
playing cards
what
on
I'm
duty?
told. Okay.
You know I see all.
How? Okay.
Alright.
One of these
Stand
days,
guard,
I'm gonna get dirt on you, and you're
rotate.
not gonna like it when I rub your face in it.
Nice.
She just looks at them, takes a step closer.
Oh,
He
it's going
stands his
down.
ground.
It's going down. I'm yelling
Now he
timber.
stands his
Spaghetti and
ground.
oats.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take this out on the battlefield? Would you like to spar?
I'm gonna say, don't do it! Don't do it!
He kind of looks like he wants to, but then he's like,
It's a woman, bro.
You're probably pretty busy, though, I imagine. You know, with all the busy
Great
things you gotta
excuse.
do,
Works
and
every time.
forcing me to
Just-
come sit here and stay guard.
The
She will
coward's
rip
way
your
out.
arm off! I say from behind her.
What did you say about ripping her arm off?
I said
No,
she
that
will
I would rip his
arm off.
arms off.
Sounds like a good plan. That's what I say.
What are you, a Wookiee?
It's the coward's way out. I see. Manufacturing responsibilities for me, but you know,
okay.
to save face in front of your friend, I suppose I'll let you off.
How about later tonight we battle then? When you get back?
When I get back from my crucial mission given to me by the Queen, oh yes, I'll definitely have time.
Yeah, yeah. See you then.
Is this a date? Hello?
It's not a. Did you say that out loud?
It's only a date.
Did you say that out
Let's be
loud?
honest.
I'm gonna mutter it.
And Carver just hears that and goes, "This is absolutely would not be a date."
Reynolds is just kind of watching this whole thing go down with you and Frederick, and he's just like, okay.
Let's go.
Okay, we're off. We're going
We're
to
off
dip
to see
into
who's
another
in.
alley.
Yeah, we'll just find a place to sit that's sort of secluded, and we'll talk.
Okay.
So, thank you for coming here with me. I got a lot sorted out. I need to go to Dearth, but that can be done in steps.
Where
Is
is?
Instead of
dirt?
one giant leap. Sorry.
EJ, how would you categorize Dearth in direct, quantifiable
place.
directions?
South and a little bit east or west, I always mix them up.
How many days?
Less than a day. It's a couple hours walk.
Okay.
Or if you ride the horse, then much less, like an hour ride.
It's close. So it wouldn't be necessary to go right away.
EJ, can we pause out of character?
No,
What day is it
game
in
always
terms of?
continues. I'm joking.
Sorry.
I'm joking. Continue.
What day is it in terms of when I received the note? Like, is tonight when the thing is happening?
It is tomorrow at dawn.
Tomorrow at dawn. Okay. All right.
And I still out of character. How far away is that from our current location?
The place that she's supposed to meet at is too far to travel in the amount of
Yeah,
time
I
we
need a
have.
teleporter,
You would
so I'm
need
about
some
to
way
ask
to
about
teleport.
that.
Okay.
So, when I was speaking to your sister, she told me that y'all can use magic to get around places, but you use a horse.
Yes, when I'm going on my own, I prefer to use more on the ground travel, and also I was trying to gather more information. It didn't make sense to skip past places where I might learn something that I needed. Heard about people passing through and the whatnot. But for longer distances, there is a teleporter.
I may have received information of happenings that have to do with the place we just left. I say, kind of sheepishly.
Takes a second. Nods.
I like kind of like what do awkward people do? Like, I don't know.
They mep.
I'm mep.
Yeah,
Map?
like scratch the back of your head.
I think what
Fiddle
my
with your
quirk
hair.
will be is I'm gonna my awkward quirk is I'm gonna like make my fingers here. I'll turn on my camera right real quick so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take my fingers and I'm go like that. Like
Yeah,
that
okay.
over and over. Like that is my reaction. Like obviously that's not what a normal person would do, but I'm feeling awkward, so that's how we're doing it. Yeah. I'm gonna fundle around in my cloak that I just got. I'm gonna fundle through its pockets. Do I find the note, EJ?
It's not a note. You received
What?
this. You received this message on your red pendant that you keep beneath your clothing, the cult thing. It just glowed with fiery letters on it, like the One Ring and other things.
Oh, okay. Then I go, oh, well, it said, I gotta get to, what was the place called?
Colville's
Huh.
Ash.
What was it?
Colville's Ash. Not a place that most people would have heard of, but you would
Colville's
know it.
Ash at dawn.
On a
And-
Tuesday.
I don't I don't know who sent it, but I have a feeling it might be important. And I wanted to let you know because we nearly got you killed there. Not at Colville's Ash, but I think it's maybe the same
understand.
people.
I understand. It matters less what I want, but is this what do you need to go there? Is that something that you want?
And she's like, "Oh, I just thought it might be important." Anyways, why were you going to
No, you got a message from your people about a meeting. Does this meeting mean something to you, Val?
I'm gonna look down and then think for a second and look back up and say, "My people are dead. The people who took me in died
Shadow's
in the
still alive.
explosion."
She doesn't know that though.
I know.
Yeah, for all Ananias knows, this could be a trap. It could be, remaining cult members that survived somehow. Who knows who sent this message?
I'll still ask you again. Do you want to go? Because if you do, I will go with you.
Oh, okay. Yes, let's go. That's what she's waiting to hear.
If that's the case,
I mean, I'm not gonna suggest it, but if you want to suggest it, that's a good idea.
Did you really think I would ditch you and what's going on with your life?
Yes.
Yes, but I'm just gonna not say anything about that.
Just see her sigh super heavily. As far as I'm concerned, you saved my life.
She's gonna smile at that, but a real smile, not like the smile she tried to put on for your mother. And you can see her eyes crinkle, and she has dimples.
Alright. Should we go get the rest of our stuff and make use of that teleporter then?
Right now?
I mean, you need to get there at dawn. We might as well get there early.
Mm.
You're not gonna travel to.
And also, I don't know if the teleporter can get us in Colville's Ash. Specifically, we might be like towards the outskirts and we have to ride in.
Mm.
Better safe than sorry.
Ananias, you would know that there's a teleport circle at Colville's Ash, and you know the symbols, whereas other people wouldn't. So you would know that if this teleporter involves a teleport circle, you can get pretty much there.
Okay. I have been there, and we are able to. I believe this place was chosen because it is an easy but discreet place to meet.
Okay.
I will also point out that you have, like, it's maybe noon-ish right now, so you have a whole, like, half a day before, tomorrow before dawn, which is when the meeting is, or dawn-ish. So you could always leave tomorrow morning instead.
Let us take a rest first here, and then leave in the morning. But I also want to create a plan for your what is it called? You called it the South. An hour away.
The South!
What is it called? Dearth? Yes, for Dearth. Yeah. South Dearth. We need to make our way there.
Yes, we do need to eventually make our way to Dearth. But that
Where in Dearth is it?
Ha ha.
But that will be
Seriously.
more of a long-term goal. I'll actually need to, and then now she fishes out the eye patch and flips it over her eye. I'll have to go undercover for that.
Well, no.
Ananias, both eyebrows raise
I will
involuntarily.
I will remind the undercover thing was about going to the Citadel of Archimas, which is a different place.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
I'll have to go
technically
through
need to be-
Dearth for that, and also, like, Dearthians probably don't like me, so...
Maybe, although Lady Lillian asks you to go as a, like, ambassador that won't get killed for Lunamis, to Dearth, so, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, but I don't have to
Fair
reveal
enough.
I'm an ambassador until it's needed. And then
Fair
it's like
enough.
a very dramatic reveal if I rip my eye patch off and I have a green eye under my green eye patch. And everyone's like, we didn't even know that was possible. And it's very funny.
This is the look I gave you, but with the eyebrows very raised, just like his.
That's what? Well,
I'm like, I don't recognize you.
Well, see, it doesn't work because you already know that I have the green eye under the green eye. Most people wouldn't, though, and so it's very clever, I'm sure. Also, I would feel weird if I didn't have at least a little bit of green.
She nods. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what are we looking for in Dearth when we go?
I'm gonna perform a B&E.
B and E.
Breaking and entering.
Oh.
You're not going in as an ambassador at all. You're gonna break some necks. Oh no.
Hey, you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet.
Out of character, how old is her sister again? Like 2 years younger than her?
16, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Can we take your sister with us?
No!
Please, she'll be
Always
helpful.
good to have a cleric along.
She would be incredibly helpful being a cleric, but she's my baby sister.
Mm.
The only reason I'm taking you, my middleest sister, along is because you are looped in on this nonsense.
I nod. Okay. It's a good thing we're gonna be here for another 12 hours, I say under my breath.
You are not bringing her with us on the very dangerous quest to Dearth, where the Dearthinians would try to kill her. They've already killed one ambassador. They would
True.
most certainly kill my sweet sister as well.
Do they kill people with green eyes, I ask?
I don't know,
Only if you have blonde hair.
but they are. They are not our friends. They have released a ridiculous amount of requests for us to give up land and magic and our forge and our spells.
Not the spell forge! I say,
I know.
outraged,
Wow.
having just learned about it.
I know. Can you imagine giving up the spell forge to a bunch of Dearthinians?
Not of the spell forge! I say again.
Oh my god. So
Oh my gosh.
I can't have her risk her life at all.
Okay.
She needs to grow up. She needs to get strong. She's got a boy she's sweet on too. Like the amount of messages she would be sending back and forth each night, it would be a waste of spell slots.
Mhm.
I couldn't keep up with the amount of dragonfly wings she'd need.
She nods.
Oh my gosh. She's just in a pond grabbing dragonflies all night.
She needs to grow? I ask.
Yes.
Do you need to?
Uh-oh.
Oh goodness.
I would
Do
have
you need
liked
to
to,
grow? Oh.
but when you take a lot of responsibility on, it sort of makes you grow up. You don't get a choice. And I want to make it so Izzy doesn't need to grow up as fast as I did.
Well, maybe once you're done with all this, you can take your time to grow.
I'd really like that. But we'll see how long that takes.
She's like 90 years old by the time she's done.
Now I can be a kid again! Whee! So, your decision is,
I think we're gonna rest here in our nice beds. And we'll TP out of here come before the crack of dawn.
Okay. So you're, planning on doing Lady Lillian's request at some other point then?
We're gonna take a quick stop at Colville.
Yeah,
and then
quick
go.
stop.
Quick stop. It's potential information. I don't know if they're connected. I have to check it out though.
Okie dokie. Well, my plans are destroyed, but that's fine. Alrighty. So, let's move on to, Mama Swizzle. So, Mama Swizzle, you spent your time making a lovely nest in the forest in a tall treetop. Well, not too tall. a branch that you could reach without your old bones giving out on you. And you rested, going, "Ah, Mama Swizzle, Mama Swizzle, Mama Swizzle," with your mushroomy breath leaking out into the forest below. Could I
Even the
have-
DM doesn't know what Mama Swizzle's saying.
Could I
Oh,
have?
it sounds like Mama Swizzle. Leave it to God.
Could I have you roll me perception, Mama Swizzle?
Alright. 11 plus perception. I should be pretty perceptive. Plus 7, 18.
Oh, nice.
I am pretty perceptive for an old lady.
You awaken to the sound of a twig snapping somewhere in the darkness below you. And you look around. You don't necessarily see at first, but you smell something like rotting, fungusy perhaps, out in the darkness. Then you hear a sound, a large mass of twigs and brush moving across the forest floor. What would you like to do?
Mama Swizzle would like to cast Fog Cloud
Centered on?
herself.
Okay. The sphere of smoke suddenly emanates around you, completely enclosing you and a 20-foot radius area in obscured mist. You hear silence for a moment or two, then more of the shuffling sounds from below. It appears to be drawing closer to your tree.
With Druidcraft, I'd like to make the exact same smell emanate from me.
Interesting. Okay. You don't notice any change at this moment.
I just sit and wait in the
Okay.
tree branch.
Okay. Sorry, something is being baked in my house and it smells like I'm getting distracted. You suddenly you feel more than hear now the rumble of the ground and your tree begin to vibrate and shake as this force continues to draw nearer to your tree until it appears to be directly below it. The fog cloud now obscures your vision and you cannot see what it is that is at the base of your tree, but you feel whatever it is grab onto your tree and it begins to creak as the wood squeaks and bends, the tree beginning to get rocked side to side as though something is trying to shake you out of the tree. You hear
Can
a
I
low
stealthily
moan.
jump out of it?
Stealthily jump out of the tree?
Yes.
How tall
Try
is
to
this
be
tree
as
that you
quiet.
climbed?
I wouldn't say it's too tall.
Okay. You decide how many feet off the ground did you want to be?
Maybe 7 at most.
Okay. So yeah, you can you'll easily be able to jump to the ground without taking any fall damage. Roll me stealth.
All right. 9 plus 6.
Okay.
21.
What?
You land on the ground rather spry for your old age. What do you do after you land? Do you remain like still, or do you immediately?
I remain still for a little bit.
You hear the rumbling and creaking of the tree stop. Then the shuffling seems to begin coming in your direction once again at a much quicker pace. Mama Swizzle, could I have you roll initiative?
Oh boy.
And at the same time, Qzeth, off in your lovely tavern room that you are staying in with Gohan, you are rudely awakened to a shriek. Actually, yeah, you're rudely awakened to a shriek and a
Ugh, I'm rudely
gurgling
awakened.
sound as Gohan cries out in pain. You wake up and look to the side, and in the faint candlelight, you see a assassin of some kind standing over Gohan with a knife in his hand that's covered in blood. Roll initiative as well. And there was going to be a
Wow.
third fight, but
You have 2 fights
yeah,
separate.
I was gonna challenge myself this time, and it was going to be fun.
I
We would
like it.
switch
I
between
think
all
it's. I
three
think this
groups,
is
have
going to be
everyone
very, very fun.
involved. But now two of you are going to be sidelined, I guess. But
Oh,
that's fine.
dang.
I was trying to
We
have
both
everyone
rolled the
involved and keep
same
it all on the same.
initiative.
Yeah,
I got
that's
a
the whole
20.
plan. Nice. Okay. Mama Swizzle, what is your initiative? Still
I
trying
rolled a
to-
20, but I've got a +3, so.
Nice. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out how to share my screen at the same time here.
How do you determine initiative when there's two with the
When
same
it's the
number?
exact same one, you go based on who has the higher initiative bonus.
Yes.
You have what?
I have +4, but you said that you
Mine's a
you
plus
had.
four.
I thought you said you rolled the 20 and then +3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you have 23, which means that you win.
Oh, I thought you were a 20.
Because
plus
I
four.
have 20. I have a dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20. Okay. I forgot that D&D Beyond combines them for you.
So, just make you not fly anymore because you're on the ground. Mama Swizzle, you've landed on the ground here, and now I will reveal the lovely. Well, actually, no, it's still not visible to you because you've cast Fog Cloud. So whatever your
Yep.
adversary is, it is currently hidden from your view. And Mr. Qzeth, you are in this building over here. I didn't build out a whole town, so forgive me for my laziness, but
Well,
we've
I'm not
got-
even
Lazy.
watching. Sorry.
You.
Oh, this is loud music. Ah, ba, ba, da, ba.
Sorry, you can adjust the volume individually.
I am already. I just.
Oh lordy. I was all prepared, and then, the game just doesn't want to work with me here. So, we've got an assassin that has stabbed Gohan, apparently, and is standing over him with a bloody knife, awakening you with his cries of pain, and we've got Mama Swizzle being ambushed in the forest, just on the edge of the forest of the town, a good distance away. Can I go ahead and get the initiatives one more time?
I got
Ray
23.
wins.
Okay.
And then I got 20.
Okay. So, Ray, you will go first, but the creature gets a turn first just because you've already taken an action and now it's
Oh,
retaliating. So,
did Ray leave or so? Okay, no, somebody else left. Okay, welcome back.
okay.
What does this do for me again? Ah, okay. This. Okay.
Okay. I am ready to go. Are you?
As ready as I'm going to be.
Alright, so Mama Swizzle, you, as the mysterious large hulking form, just kind of emerges from the fog right in front of your face. You see a mass of vines and thorny branches and fungus-covered logs just kind of wash over you and try to envelop you immediately, like bashing into you with the force of 1,000 small whipping vines. Does a 14 break your armor class?
Nope.
Okay.
So
How about
I
a 15?
dodge off to this side with my.
Does a 15 break your armor
15, no.
class? Okay.
My armor class 16.
So yeah, even though you can barely see, like, you just kind of see this thing come out of the forest, like individual vines, like trying to rip onto you and grab your feathers, and you immediately like panic and dodge out of the way, causing it to get even more agitated. It lets out a roar as it tries to close the distance towards you once again. You're not quite sure what this is, but judging by the flashes of what you saw, it seems like it could be a shambling mound, something that you're semi-familiar with being a druid of the forest. These things are very dangerous up close. So, with that, what would you like to do, King Ray Ray Ray?
All right. So, is it close enough for me to inflict wounds on it?
Yes, that is a range of touch spell, right?
It is a touch spell. Yes.
Yeah, so you can easily just kind of slap your hand on the nearest large vine or whatever you can touch of this creature as you're kind of backing away.
All right. That's what I'm gonna do. As I'm stumbling back, I'm going to touch it with my stony fingers and use inflict wounds on it.
Okay. And as you do so, it sorry, I got
Do I
distracted.
roll?
I think you roll an attack, right? What's the spell say? I believe it's a spell attack roll.
Make a melee spell attack.
So that would
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's a +7.
Mhm.
6 plus 7? 15.
15. That hits. So you,
Alright.
as you're trying to backpedal and escape this thing, you slap your hand on the nearest thick vine that you can grab, and you immediately cast this spell, causing necrotic energy to surge through the creature and cause the vine to wither beneath your hand, and causing the creature to and back up a moment.
Alright.
What's the damage?
3d10. I rolled 15.
15 damage?
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. So we're up to Qzeth. The assassin is standing over your friend and turning to you with a sneer on his face. He's got a hood, but the candlelight's flickering off his face as he looks down at you.
It's gonna surprise you, EJ. But I'm gonna punch him.
No! Alright, go for it.
Yes. Let me remember how to. It's been so long. Oh, finally, a good number. All right, that's a 26 to hit.
Oh my
Tell
god.
me I missed.
Wow.
I'm
Tell me I
pretty
missed.
sure
Tell
you
me I missed.
No, you hit.
That's what I thought.
Mhm.
He remembered he's supposed to tuck his thumb when he punches.
Oh, it was the key all along, and that's 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Yeah. You smack him up real good. He's bonked. Is that all you do
Okay.
on your turn?
I think I can punch him again. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'll use my Fury of Blows,
Okay.
which should spend a key point. Yes.
Yep.
But where's the key points? I'll find them later.
They should be on
Uh,
your features and traits.
It
Yeah.
should be on your key ring. 15?
I don't know if I actually needed to re-roll to hit.
For the flurry of blows?
I don't know.
You should, because you're just hitting again.
Yeah, but like using Fury of Blows, like because technically that's its own attack.
Yeah.
So I should have said it from the beginning, but okay. Anyway, 15 to hit.
Okay. That hits. So
Awesome.
you connect with your first punch, causing him to stagger backward across the room, and then you follow it up quickly with another uppercut to the chin.
Sure. And that's 5 damage on the second one.
Okie dokie.
Those chin uppercuts, they hurt.
They do. You speak from experience?
Less than the first one,
Oh,
though.
yes, I do.
Okay. At this point, the assassin quickly, like, kind of grabs his jaw. He's bleeding a little bit from his mouth, and looks quickly between you and Gohan, trying to figure out which is the most pressing target. Gohan is kind of standing up from the bed, clutching his neck, which has been stabbed. The assassin decides that he wants to make sure the job is done, so he lunges forward to try to stab Gohan once again, right in the chest.
Dang. He's desperate.
His blade sinks deep into the chest, and you see a spurt of
Yeah.
blood as he drives it in as deep as he can, and then withdraws, ready to defend himself from oncoming attacks. And you see his hand begin to glow with a slight magical energy.
I'm assuming I wouldn't be able to use one of my reactions to try and deflect that, could I?
To deflect his stab? I don't think
The
you
the
can.
stab on yeah. Yeah, I
think
didn't
you
think
can,
so.
You can do that with projectiles, but this is a held weapon. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is his turn. We now move on to Gohan, who is just gonna attempt to like bare-fisted try to punch this guy and get him away from him. He doesn't manage to make much progress because he was already backing away. So he hits air and he knocks off the candle from his bedstand, which clatters onto the floor and rolls to the side.
Iron.
Yes. That is Gohan's turn, and he is now, standing up, trying to stop the blood. We move on to the Shambling Mound.
Oh boy.
Can't help but notice that you did not move the candle.
That's unfortunate. It's difficult because, well, A, you're the light source. B, B, props and built elements are impossible to move. They're annoying to do while moving these guys around too. So, Mama Swizz, I'm just going to go ahead and reveal the creature.
Alright.
Boink. Even though you
Boink.
still can't see it currently because of your own fog, which covers a 20-foot area, but it's right in front of you. It is going to, once again, try to slam you. Let's see.
Do I have anything to deal with that?
Let's see. Oh boy.
I don't.
Okay. What is... Oh, there it is. I am blind! Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Mama Swizzle, you feel this thing kind of like almost run over you as it just like more of it. It's a bigger creature than you even thought it was, like 8 feet in like diameter kind of mass and 6 feet tall. Just kind of washes over you like a wave, trying to slam you into the dirt. It causes you to stumble and fall as you're battered and bruised by all kinds of branches and rotting pieces of fungusy plant matter. That bludgeon you for 13 bludgeoning damage.
How much you lagged out?
13.
Alright.
That is the creature's turn, and it is continuing to try to like close the distance and get on top of you. What would you like to do?
What do I have that might deal with this?
You hear from your pack a slight and also possibly a slight flapping as Rusty goes, what's going on?
Oh, I completely forgot I had this. Okay,
Boy.
out of desperation, I reach for the sky and I call down some lightning.
I see.
Alright, so I need to roll magic, right?
Yeah, I believe it's a spell attack.
Okay. 8 plus 7.
That hits.
Alright. And now I roll. It's a concentration spell.
Is it? Oh, you can keep it going?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
was
storm
something.
cloud shaped cylinder that's 10 feet tall, 60 foot wide,
Holy
centered
cow.
on the point where you can see within range directly above you. The spell fails if you can't see the point in the air of the storm cloud. When you cast a spell, choose the point you can see underneath the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from each creature within 5 feet of the point, takes a dexterity saving throw. And if they fail, they take 3d10 damage, or half as much on a successful one. Your save throw is Dex 15.
Okay, so
am
you
I
don't-
gonna have to do that too?
So you don't have to attack, roll, they make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Okay, yeah. That's what it is.
Okay. And
Just
so you're saying that because you're in the area, you might have to make that as well?
maybe it says within 5 feet of the point.
Of the point that gets struck?
Yes.
Yeah, you're definitely within 5 feet because you're
Okay,
out
I'll-
of melee range of this creature.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Dexterity save.
And I'll
Oh, yeah.
say also that as you're casting the spell, the fog cloud disappears to allow you to see that point that you're casting at, and it takes your concentration as well. So either
Yeah,
way, your
yeah,
fog
yeah.
cloud disappears for you to cast the spell.
Yeah.
What do I need to beat for the dexterity save?
15 dex.
Well, it got an at 1. So it's a big
got a
shambling
17.
mountain. It can't do very much dex. However, as you, what did you get?
17. Not counting my save addition.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Nice. So yeah, you dodge out of the way. Does that mean you take half damage or no damage? What exactly?
I take half damage.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, it's 3d10.
3d10.
Oh, trying to find the right dice. There we go. Go. Really? That sucks. 9 damage.
All right, well that's.
So what's half of 9 for
I mean
you?
that is better for you because you just struck yourself with lightning. I'll say.
Yes, true.
It's also
so
better
either
for you
fourth.
because as you reach out to the skies and call down lightning, striking from the heavens, landing directly on this shambling mound, you see the lightning crackle across the creature's body, tingling across each vine and twig, and you see the mossy mass just kind of shudder and almost seem to like grow a little larger as a result, almost as if the beast is absorbing the energy and gaining strength instead of losing strength as a result of this attack.
Wait, that's good for me? What?
No, I was saying it was good for you that you didn't take as much damage. Yeah, okay, you know, I realized that I might have made a mistake with my wording there, but yes, this is bad
Yeah.
for you. The creature seems
It's good
to...
for you that it could have gone worse.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, yeah, it is good that you rolled low on your damage because you heal it for less. Anyway, so that is your action and your yeah, I guess that's it. Would you like to use movement or bonus action?
I wonder if I have any bonus features. Can I type in bonus on that there? No spells matching current. Okay, never mind. I don't have a bonus.
Okay. Would you like to use movement and risk an opportunity attack? Or would you like to remain where you are?
I'm not gonna risk it.
Okie dokie. Qzeth, it's up to you. What would you like to do?
Up to me? Are you implying that these
No, no,
fights are linked somehow?
Well, I mean, you're near enough to where, you know, a loud shriek might be able to carry, but, you know, you got your own problems.
Well, Qzeth, you know, very, very bad pass with tackling. However, I think that I just need to try and grapple this attacker. While I do it, though, whether or not I succeed, I will say, "Why have you been killing these people?" And I'll roll now, so that you can think on how you will reply. Unarmed strike.
I'm just imagining your goose,
23
like,
to hit.
flop.
23 to hit.
That hits.
You're having good rolls now.
So that is a grapple?
Yeah, it was a grapple. But
Okay.
there's no like separate roll to hit, right? With grapple, but it
Um,
just doesn't do damage, right?
Well, it is a strength contest, I guess.
Oh, it's strength. Yeah, that's right. I'll reroll it.
Unless monks allow you to use dexterity instead.
No, I see no reason why they would.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, they might. It showed up for a second, but I didn't see it because it was lagging. 16, we'll say.
Okay. Let me just confirm that I'm doing grappled correct. Grappling 5e. No, not grappling hook. Thank you, Google. Autocomplete.
I know, right? It's just the first thing that comes up. You know?
This page is taking a while to load.
When you grapple a creature, wrestle him, target must be no more than one size larger than you. At least one hand free.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Target
see. Do they need
making
to make a
grapple
save?
check instead of an attack roll. Strength, athletics,
Yeah, do they need to make a
or
saving throw,
dexterity
is it just,
aerobics.
like,
So I
attack-
could roll dex, but would just say that it's a 16 still. If you succeed, target grapple condition specific.
All I'm trying to look for is does the target make a save as well, or is it just...
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, so that's actually kind of dumb, but okay. I guess they can make their attempt to escape whenever, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no. A strength athletics check contested by target's athletics or dexterity check. So
Ah.
the opponent gets to use dexterity or strength. The target gets to use dexterity or strength. The player uses just strength.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
But being a monk, does not the monk say whenever you have to use strength, you can use dexterity instead?
I do
Or
believe
is
it
that for
does.
something else?
It's just been no, it is, but it's just been a while since I've read it. So
Right.
Okay. So, long story short, what was your roll?
16 probably. I'll just click it
That's a 16 total?
again. Yeah, 16 definitely. I've rolled like 4 times at this point. 16 is the average of them.
Okay. So that's with the additions. Alright, he got a 18 total. So
Okay.
you grab at him, but he manages to just barely slip through your grasp. And
You see, this is why I should never grapple. This is why.
let's say
It
that
never
he
works.
manages to kind of sidestep you, and you go just barely past him. Then he decides to release his left hand filled with a slight purple glow, and you see 3 magical diamond-shaped darts of energy leap from his hand. And ooh, maybe I can even let's see. Maybe not. I thought I could. Well, he releases 3 magical darts of energy that whiz through the air, and 2 of them bury themselves in your side, and one of them hits Gohan, dealing... Let's find out. Dealing 6 damage to you, magical force damage, as you get hit in the back, almost feeling like a punch similar to yours. And then...
You said 16?
6, just 6.
Oh, thank God. I was like, what? How many levels higher than us is this thing?
And then he tries to make for the door as Gohan gets hit by the last one and falls back against the wall. He attempts to get towards the door, giving you a chance to make an opportunity attack against him.
Yes, I always take the opportunity.
Okay.
I shall use my talons.
Talon.
Talons. His talons.
17 to hit.
You're so
That hits.
talented.
Yep, that definitely hits. Roll for damage.
And 10 slashing damage.
Ooh,
Wow.
I'm impressed.
Nice.
Okie dokie. And with that, you.
He's like, how
you
many levels
rake your
higher than me
claws.
is this guy?
As you're kind of stumbling as a result of your missed grapple and his magical blast to your back, you reach out your talons and just kind of rake them across his back. As he's trying to leave, he winces, but he manages to continue making some distance, and he bolts for the stairs, getting.
And then
as
I'll
far as he
follow
can.
the little drips of blood to see which way he went.
Yep. And with that, we're back up to Gohan, who is looking in pretty rough shape, but he seems to still get to his feet, and he goes, "Get that!" You see him
Chokes
try
on
not, you see
blood.
him try not to swear in front of you. Yeah, he's struggling.
I'm not a little boy anymore, Gohan. You can say bad words.
Get that
You can
frickin'
say-
frog monkey!
You can say the frick word, alright? It's fine.
He is moving, but kind of slow. He's a little bit blocking the door, but he gets out of the way so you can pass him if you need to. Just because turn order, he moves first apparently. And with that, we move to the shambling mound once again.
Oh gosh.
It is once again going to try to make 2 slam attacks into you. Oh dear. I assume a 20 and a 23 hit, right? What's your AC, Mama Swizzle? Hello, am I disconnected? Uh-oh. Hello? Why do I have to be connected to the internet to use Tailspire? That's
Oh,
dumb.
now I'm a druid.
Hello.
You're
Hello.
back.
Oh,
Hi.
he's back.
My internet's bad. I'm sorry.
Well, too bad for the bathroom break.
See,
Oh,
that's how
can
you
still-
got him back. Is you said that you needed to go do something, and
Yes,
suddenly it fixed
exactly.
itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you need to go to the bathroom, that's fine. No worries.
I'll wait till Pumpkin's turn.
Okay.
What?
Trying to share
You
my
okay?
screen
Freeze it.
again.
Oh, okay.
Gosh darn it. Why is everything being dumb?
Well, you know.
Because everything's done.
You're
Because
right.
people turn their brains off.
Like me.
Nice.
I hope you girls don't mind sitting back for a little bit here.
I do
figured-
mind, but it's okay.
Oof. Yeah, I had this like 3 different fights planned. It was gonna be so cool, seamlessly moving from fight to fight, and I was gonna try to do it real quick. It was gonna be great, but then
See, that's the thing. You let Kat and I make decisions, which is easily
No,
going
no.
to mess up any plans that you make.
that's typical
Oh,
with
definitely.
cats. They tend to throw a monkey. wrench in
Yeah, I
everything.
accidentally created a call, the whole.
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, you have unintentionally shaped so much of
You
how this
did not
campaign is going.
Accidentally create
It was an accident.
I don't know. I think it was. I'm pretty
Not
sure. I'm
an
pretty sure it was an accident.
accident.
I'm pretty sure it was an accident.
It was
It was so
quite deliberate
accidental. I just
making the cold. You
the
just
cup
did not
was so
consider.
close to the edge of the table. I just had to
Yeah,
knock it
yeah,
off. All
You
it
just
took
did
was
not consider
pause.
how
I
it would
know.
affect a greater world.
I'm pretty sure it was accidental.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it sounds accidental to me.
Yeah, that sounds like the textbook definition of
See, I
accidental.
accidentally created an entire cold. It's gonna change the entire campaign.
Oh, well,
Anyway, it's
maybe
time
you
for
should
Mama
cry
Swizzle
about
to
it.
die again.
Yeah, okay. So I think the last thing I
It's fine.
asked was, does a 20 and a 23 hit Mama Swizzle?
Definitely.
Okay. You need to
I'll
make.
use bardic inspiration.
You need to make
We have no bards.
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, you don't make that save yet, I don't think. Okay. So that would be... Eyeballs are hard to use.
Stop using
True.
them then.
Ah, good point.
Facts. Facts.
Okay, that is 18 damage, Mama Swizzle, as you are
I am down.
completely rolled over. You're down?
Yep.
Okay, you're completely rolled over by the shambling mound, and the last thing you see as the vines kind of close over your face and kind of pull you into this mound is the last lights of the moon disappearing as you're completely coated and covered, held in place by all these vines that kind of writhe and twist around you. And with that,
Mama Swizzle's just thinking to herself, again?
Not
and
again.
we'll come back to you. So, QZeth, you're up.
Awesome.
Awesome sauce. Okay, bathroom's on for me.
Yep. As you die.
So I'm kind of just gonna like, the man's is running away. I'm gonna scream, "Help! Help! Someone!" And I'm gonna like grab Gohan and like pull him back to the bed.
Oh, okay. You're letting the assassin go.
Ideally not, but I want to make sure that Gohan gets help first.
Okay. You do have a bit of extra speed, so yeah, sure, I'll give it to you. If you wanted to... In fact, since he walked past you, I was just kind of letting him do that because it was his turn.
Yeah.
If you wanted to have, like, put your hands on him and say,
Grab him.
no, you stay on the
Yeah,
bed.
I get to
kinda-
use get to use my reaction or whatever.
Yeah, I'll give that
yeah.
to you as, like, a reaction for... As though he was an enemy that you wanted to do an opportunity attack on. You just push
Yeah,
your friend back down
opportunity.
on the
Yeah,
bed if you
that's
want.
the word I was looking for.
Sure. So you push him back on the bed, tell him to stay there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ayo.
you call out for help with a loud voice, trying to get someone's attention, and then I guess you tear down the stairs?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you got plenty of movement, so
Whoosh.
you're actually faster than him, so you catch up to him. Let's see if it'll... Aha! Very nice. So you catch up to where he is, and you can make an attack if you'd like, because you still got your action.
Okay. Running down the stairs, I would like to leap feet first to kick them and hopefully knock them down. I will be doing a stunning strike if it doesn't work stunning them the first time, but I'm gonna try and knock them down by kicking them. Just
So you're using a key point to make it a stunning strike? Go ahead and make your attack.
I will potentially. Yeah.
Nice, okay. Roll to hit.
This is just another hurry up. It's a 15.
That hits.
Oh, okay, good. That's a good number.
Yes. Do you get to, just spend the key point and he's stunned, or is there some special?
Yeah, for the rest of my turn.
For the rest of your turn.
So
Until your
yeah,
next
so
one,
that I'm pretty sure it's till the end of my turn, just in general. But that's 9 damage.
it wouldn't do any good to stun it till the end of your turn because it's
I know, right?
stunning,
But
it's
like,
stunning him on your turn until the end of your turn is just gonna be like no time has passed pretty much.
I'm looking for it again. Where's stunning strike? When you make a melee attack, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn. Sorry, next turn.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
If it fails a con saving throw of 15.
Ah, okay.
Sounds like a con
Oh,
to me.
well, he got an 18 plus his modifier.
Okay, he's not stunned, but
he does get
did I
bonked.
knock him over?
I'll say, yeah, you stumble him into these stools over here with the weight of you, like, blasting into his back from the top of the stairs. Go ahead and roll the damage on that, if you haven't already.
I did. I think it was 9.
Ah, okay. Cool. We are now up to, unless you have anything else you'd like to do on your turn.
Could use another key. I don't think I will. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Gohan's turn. He's kind of out of the combat, so I'll just take him out for now. We'll say that you potentially hear doors opening from the top floor. Well, maybe in a round or so you'll hear that, but because it's 6 seconds, it's not going to happen immediately. We're now up to the Shambling Mound and Ray. We'll give that a minute. So Assassin's turn. Sorry. So
But
he's going.
they're prone, right?
He's not prone. He just got kind of stumbled.
Okay.
I'll say he's got a little less movement as he disentangles himself from a chair. So he's
50% prone.
halfway prone. He
At a 45 angle.
He scrambles to his feet, and you see him kind of wave his hand again, and he teleports to. Well, you see him disappear in a whiff of smoke going in this direction, and then you hear footsteps from down below, as though he's used it just to get a bit of an advantage distance-wise. That's
It's Omen.
That's a window, isn't it? He runs to the nearest door. And that's
Okay.
his turn. So QZeth, you are up again.
Awesome. Is he close enough where I'd be able to catch up?
Well, he's out of sight, so you can find out.
Out of sight, so I can find out whether or not he's close enough for me to catch him?
You don't have an exact pinpoint on his location.
Okay, so I have to figure out where he is first.
Well, I mean, we will find out how far you can get. So you have 40 feet movement, right? 1,
Okay.
2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each of these are 5 feet, by the way.
Yeah.
8. So about this is 40 feet. You can dash if you wanted to go faster, but yeah, you're gaining on him. He used his
Yeah.
magic to.
I would like to dash.
Okay. So you can catch all the way up to him again, but that leaves you without an action.
That is fine because I have.
A reaction.
Just open the door through your guys' faces.
I can just do an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Only if you have attacked, which you have not with your action.
That would only be if it was Fury of Blows, right?
No, that's just normal monk stuff.
Oh
I'm
no,
not sure.
when you attack action, then
Yeah.
unarmed strike, yeah.
Okay, but you are in melee range of him, so if he tries to run, you'll get an opportunity attack on him. Probably should have given that to you last time, but oh well, I said he stumbled, went flying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just we'll focus on you guys for a minute, and we'll come back to Ray in a second.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, the assassin is going to continue trying to run. I'll say he makes for this direction. We'll give you the opportunity attack if you'd like. And he's,
Yes, always opportunities. 16 to hit.
that hits.
I'm beating on this man's.
Yeah,
Okay, that's only
poor guy.
5 damage.
You can see he's like getting a little bloodied from where he's been beaten and kicked into a chair and taloned and all that good stuff.
5 damage.
Cool. He is bloodied. Well, literally
Awesome.
and figuratively. Where I know there's the well no, that's not it either. Where is the attack? There was a fancy thing. Very disappointed. Anyway.
Awesome.
Aha!
Oh, you found it.
Ah! Wow.
One.
Okay.
Ooh, ee, ooh,
So he once
Ting,
again
ting,
casts
all over
these
the place.
purple beams of magic, 3 of them, and they fly from his hand as he's running, and each of them buries themselves in your chest, and the third one hits you right in the face, dealing
Ouch.
a total
What?
of.
I'm going to dodge.
You cannot. These are automatic hits.
No.
It's magic missile.
What if I deflect missile?
You know, I would call them projectiles. I'll be generous with it. If you wanted to use like a key point to do the monk catchy arrowy thing, do you want to try to do something like that? Oh, come on. Lost connection again? Ugh. The biggest headache about this is having to log back into Tailspire, honestly. And having to wait, because it doesn't work immediately. It's like 5 minutes of just sitting here not being able to do anything. Ugh, I need better internet. Or at least stable Wi-Fi.
Ooh, that's the question.
A bog is a fog.
Fog, fognacy, one word.
It doesn't sound like one word. It sounds like bog and a fog in a sea. That's what it sounds like to me.
Hi guys, sorry my internet's
Hi, welcome
terrible. Makes me very
Yeah.
sad. Gonna cry.
Here's some AI generated art I have.
Gasp. I want to see. But Discord has also crashed on me. Everything I have to close Tailspire, I have to close everything and restart it all.
Maybe don't use your camera as well.
I mean, the camera doesn't impact it at all. It's literally just the
Well,
Wi-Fi
if-
stops being in
Well,
existence for 5
yeah,
minutes at a time.
okay.
Existence. It hurts. As long as there's bog and a fog in the sea.
Okay.
Eh,
Yeah?
eh,
Eh.
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 Oh my
Giggity,
gosh.
giggity, giggity. All right.
This is so frustrating.
Mama Swizzle. You know what
I
I'm saying?
just want to DM and the world is exploding. Okay.
You are.
Mama
Yeah.
Swizzle's too OP for him.
So, why stop putting me in this game? What I was trying to say is I would
But I love you, E EA.
I would treat these as projectiles, I guess. Like, I'll be lenient if you want to try to use a monk key point to do that monk catch an arrow type thing you can do.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so you just want to take the damage?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, that is exactly 10 damage. Once more, force damage boom, to the chest and to the face. That is that. Bonk. Okay. At
Bonk, bonk.
this point, wow. Help.
Nice.
Okay, so that is his turn. We'll come back to you one final time here. Well, one
Okay.
final time before we do something else.
Yeah, I'm not close enough to them, am I? Well, let's try it.
You can get
There
close
is-
enough. They have a
I'll-
30-foot movement speed. You have 40. so you
Sprint
can-
up to them.
Yeah, you can catch up to them and still have your action.
I have 35, EJ, not 40.
Sorry, you have 35. He has 30.
Yeah.
So as he runs, he cannot get away from
yeah.
you unless he does some cheating.
Okay. And now that we are outside, I shall give him a nice swift punch again.
I love monks.
which this is a 14 to hit.
That does not hit. You find your fist, striking a
Okay, but
shimmering
crazy thing,
barrier on his back.
I will then hit him again.
No way. Never could have expected such a thing.
The double hit, it's never been done.
It's 10 though.
That's illegal. What?
You feel your fist kind of almost hit him, but it's like slowed down, almost as though you're punching through a watery protective barrier that shimmers against your fist as you try to lay into him. But there
No
seems to be some kind of
fair.
magical barrier across his back.
No fair. He has magic. I have fists.
I mean, to be fair, you do have like Shadow Monk magic, cool stuff. So
Barely.
you got magic too. Okay. The assassin will once again try to run. It's really dumb that you get an opportunity to attack every time he runs because of the turn order, but that's what happens, I guess. He's let's see if he can avoid that using Misty Step again. Boop-a-da-boop. Yep, it only gets him 30 feet though, so he's gonna use this to teleport 30 feet away and then use his movement to move 30 feet, and you can still catch him in one turn because you can dash farther than he can get.
Yep.
Actually, let's see. He can...
I mean, if he's able to actually turn and fight me,
He's
that would
gonna
be
he's
something.
gonna teleport on top of this wall instead of on the ground, and he's gonna run along the wall, which I will make him make a dexterity check for, and he will be running along the wall this direction to try to get
He's a ninja.
a little farther away from you and a little more out of reach. That is his turn. We will now go to Mama Swizzle, who awakens lying on the forest floor with the shambling mound about 40 feet away, doing something. It's sniffing or doing something on the ground about 40 feet away. And right in front of you, as you open your eyes, Mama Swizzle, you just see a health potion, common health potion, just on the ground in front of you. What would you like to do?
Sure. I'll struggle to take that health potion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you pop off the top and take a quick swig, and you feel like a nice cinnamony warmth kind of spread throughout your torso and middle body, and you regain 12 hit points.
All right.
And
okay, there we go.
yeah, you also would notice if you were hearing the high-pitched shrieks of your mushroomy people inside your pack earlier, you no longer hear that at this moment. What would you like to do, Mama Swizzle?
Mama Swizzle's freaking out trying to find her mushroomy people.
So you stop there and you look in your bag and everything?
Yep.
Okay, they're not there. The entire bottle is gone. As you shout Mama Swizzle, you see the thing kind of like perk up and turn towards you again, like halfway. And in its fist is the empty bottle, and riding on its shoulder are the little red thingies.
Do I know if the one I ate is there or?
No, you don't know.
Mama Swizzle slowly backs away from the big moss thing or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. It seems to start approaching you as you're trying to back away.
Oh
Like,
boy.
It wants to come after you.
Mama Swizzle starts heading towards the building.
The town? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you dash?
Yes.
Okay. So you book it, and as fast as your little old Mama Swizzle legs can carry you towards the town. You don't see anyone around you.
That's 50 feet.
Yep. And the creature is also trying to get to you, but it's slow and lumbering as it tries to move towards you. It lets out one final from the forest as you enter into the clearing with trees and enter closer to civilization once again, where hopefully the reach of this horrible nature monstrosity would not dare to tread. You hear some weird disturbances of magic zapping and flying and flapping and punching from somewhere in the distance. But with that, we are going to move over to QZeeth. What would you like to do, my dude?
So they're on the wall, but joke's on them because like I'm still probably gonna be able to catch up.
More than likely.
Now is that gate there open or is it closed?
It is closed currently.
Okay. Just wanted to check because I could be doing more fun stuff. But instead, no, I will just run as far as I can towards them first.
In which way? Like along the path here?
Yeah, along the path.
Okay. Okay, I'll say you can get... Let's see. Actually measuring it out would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Okay, so you can actually... 40 feet? Here-ish?
35.
35. Somewhere around here-ish.
Okay. And then dashing is just doubling that, right?
Yes.
That wouldn't get me quite to them, would it?
Not quite. At least not... Because he's on a 10-foot wall now, so even if you got to right below him, you wouldn't be in reach to punch him.
Okay. So that first movement was part of my action, right? It's
This first movement is just part of your base movement.
base movement. Okay, so then I can do my action of dashing.
Yes.
Okay, I shall dash. And then I shall do my bonus action of also dashing.
You can do that?
Using Step of the Wind. Yes.
Nice, okay. So you can predict where he's going to go if you'd like, or
ROP.
where do you want to be?
I can disengage, dash, and jump a distance double for the turn.
So yeah, you could do a jump then.
I will, yes, jump up there as well.
Okay. So you've definitely had more than 10 feet of run up, so you can jump.
And I want to jump in front of them.
Okay, so you can jump height-wise equal to, I believe, 3 plus your strength modifier, and then you said this doubles it with your
Yes.
key point. Well, that'll definitely be high enough, I'm sure, unless your strength is like a -1 or something. What's your strength?
No, my strength is +2.
Yeah,
So it'd be 10.
You can jump on top of this wall. So you just jump right in front of him like, hi, where do you think you're going? And he's like,
Hello,
I
buddy."
used a spell slot to teleport away, and this did not work. You see him kind of skid to a stop. I'll have him roll dexterity and see if he... No, he manages to keep his footing on the narrow wall, and he's like, not sure what to do. He's still got a knife in his hand, and he begins twirling his fingers once again as though he's gonna try something. Let's see what he's gonna try.
Kick him in the nuts.
Kick him in that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's just gonna point his fingers directly at you and try to cast a standard firebolt. That is... Oh, Well, that hits. So he bonks you with a firebolt that I believe does 1d10 damage.
Wow.
Boop, 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 boop.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
It does 1d10 fire damage plus his modifier, or is it just 1d10? I think it's just 1d10. Yep. Wow! He shoots one firebolt at you, and you.
I
having
will try and dodge.
You have experienced the trauma of being hit and burned by fire before, so you like dive to the deck, and one fire damage is dealt to you as it just kind of singes the tops of your feathers. So it goes right over you, and you stand eyes narrowed with a vengeance. Actually, it's Ray's turn. Ray, you're over here. As you come around the corner, you maybe look around. Roll me perception, see if you notice the battle. Well, you see a flash of fire off to the side, catches your attention.
Do you still want perception?
Nah, I'd say a flash of fire probably catches your notice enough
Okay.
to where you would look over
Well,
there and
I'd like
see
to
what's
dash
going on.
that way then.
Okie dokie. So that is 50 feet of movement this direction-ish. You are now in a bush, I guess. Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. QZ, you're up.
Punching.
Punching! Very
That's
good.
all the punching.
Oh, that is a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And that is a 2 to damage. But wait, let's roll it back. I punch again.
But wait,
That is
there's
a
more.
17 to hit.
That hits.
And oh, crazy, 7 damage.
Nice. Okay. And he also, as you... Which direction do you punch him?
Kind of just like punch him down.
Okay. Could I have you make a dexterity saving throw as you're balancing on this wall?
I will think about it. 24.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You keep your balance perfectly as you're bang bang side to side or up and down. You're just going down, you said?
Yeah, just kind of like down and to the side, but like to the same side. Like, so both punches are same direction.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to knock him off his feet, and he falls off the wall, taking an additional couple points of damage as he hits the ground with a
All
thud.
damage, the most deadly thing.
And he is now prone.
It is.
So he is prone on the ground, and he immediately kind of scrambles to his feet, trying to run in another direction with whatever movement he's got left. You see him limping slightly, and he's bleeding profusely and pretty bruised up from where you've like beaten the snot out of him. And then only to discover that there's another bird creature just like jumping over a bush towards him. King Raven Ray, what would you like to do?
Do I see him?
Yeah, you see him and he sees you and he's like, uh-oh.
And I
And
looked
do
at
I know
him,
that this is the enemy?
And he looked
He
at
looks
me,
at me, and I look at him.
and he looks at me.
I
Was
would
that a
say
yes?
that is up for your character to decide, because you saw some figures fighting. One of them you thought was your friend Qzeth. This is not your friend Qzeth.
Alright. Well, if I
This is
think
the other
QZ is fighting this guy, my character would definitely try to do. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Ignore that. I'm trying to go through my skills. Come on. Why is this not working for me? Okay, there we go. I would like to. Does it look like he's going to be dropping down onto the ground, or is he already on?
He already landed on the ground. He fell
I'm
off
going
the wall.
to put spike growth in his way,
Oh no! Centered on him?
centered on him.
Oh no, this poor guy. Okay. So, I think that's a 20-foot radius, right?
It is 20-foot radius. Yes.
Okay, so approximately this area-ish. this circular area is now suddenly thorns, thistles, and vines kind of spring up from the ground and begin wrapping themselves around his cloak and legs. And he looks down as he's stepping, and immediately he's beginning to get pricked and torn by all the sharp plants in his way, and he slows to a crawl as he's beginning to get skewered and caught in place by the vicious plants. Qzeth, you're up unless
he
Ray, you want
takes
to...
2d4 damage every 5 feet he travels, by the way.
Yep, thank you.
Yep.
Do you want to use any movement and bonus action?
One second. Why is my scroll wheel not working?
Because it hates you.
It hates me. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Magic Stone on a pebble that's in my pocket, and that's my turn.
Okay, sure. Alternately, you could use your finger if you wanted to.
True.
Yeah, either one. I'll let you decide. And
Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prepare my finger.
okay, you could move a couple feet more, probably to the edge of the spike growth if you wanted to as well.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, you don't have to if you would rather stay where you were.
Let's do that.
Okie dokie. Qzeth, you're up. There's now spike growth in the ground zone area around him.
Yes.
Which does not proceed up the wall, so you're safe if you were to stand up here.
Not like I can do too much more, right? So he's like trapped in the spiky growthy.
He is in the center of the spike growth.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that
Safe to
he's
say he's probably not getting out of it.
not in a turn. Well, unless he teleports again.
Well, I'm gonna tell him not to. Yeah, so I think I feel satisfied with that. Did I see that Mama Swizzle was the one who created the spike growth? Or-
Yeah, she's in the middle of the torchlit clearing. You can probably see her. She looks
Okay.
pretty bad though. It looks like she's been in a scrape herself.
How come everybody's taking damage, even me? Mama Swizzle, what are you doing out here?
I'm a Swizzle.
You're hurt. And then QZ's just gonna like jump down and run towards her.
Jumping
Where
down
are you
the
gonna
wall.
jump down?
I will just jump over the spike growth. It's fine. I'll probably make it.
The spike growth covers this entire area, so
Good
where
point.
exactly do you want to jump? You can get to the edge of the wall and then maybe try that.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
Okay. So your base movement will probably bring you.
Yeah, to the wall.
Okay. Do you want to just like do a long jump and see if you can make
Yeah,
it?
a long jump, just lunge,
Sure. Okay.
maybe tuck and roll.
Take 1 million
Okay.
fall damage.
I have slow fall.
Well, it's like 10-foot wall, so I think that's far enough to where you don't have to take fall damage. I think
I
it's
would also
maybe
just
higher.
use slow fall.
If you, yeah, can you do that as a reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Also, you make that no roll necessary. You fly like a little paper airplane and kind of gently land on the dirt here, skidding to a stop, and you can turn to stand with Mama Swizzle if you'd like.
Yeah, just run up to Mama Swizzle, kind of inspect her, see how injured she is.
Hmm. She is pretty banged up, but she's alive.
Yay!
Yeah, it almost looks like someone has, patched her up a little bit.
I say, come on, Mama Swizzle, let's get you inside. That
Mama
man's not going
Swizzle.
anywhere too fast.
Mama Swizzle shakes her head and points at the man.
The man kind of
He-
looks wide-eyed back at you. He's
He's
got his
not
teeth
going anywhere. He's
gritted.
trapped. See, aren't you trapped, sir?
He looks back and forth for a moment. and then turns to try to start running the opposite direction of you guys, getting torn and scraped and having the thorns dig deeper into his legs, wrapping against him.
Crap!
2d4 damage to him as he moves. Yep. So he's still moving, just slowly. Let's see. So he makes it exactly 15 feet. There's 5 more feet of plant growth between him and the edge of the zone.
Oh, goodness gracious.
He's looking pretty hurt, though, like he could keel over at any moment.
Well, go ahead and do that, man. Is it Mama Swizzle's turn now then?
It is, unless you had anything else you wanted to do for your turn.
Nah.
Okay. Mama Swizzle, you're up. You've got a magic
Mama
stone or magic finger.
Swizzle points her stone finger at the man and aims to the mid of the back of his head
Oh,
and
no.
shoots.
Yep. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, I not one.
Oh!
It is
It
possible.
goes flying over his shoulder into the underbrush nearby. It actually, this is the river, isn't it? The river that the town is beside. Okay, so you just hear it kind of whiz over his shoulder and go into an unknown location, clattering across the stones, and then later returns to you.
After it returns, I just take a kneeling stance because I'm still feeling the effects of my previous fight.
Okay. QZ, what would you like to do?
Dash back up the wall and start chasing after again.
Okay. Do you kind of climb up it?
Yeah.
Stages? Okay. Sure. Are you dashing, you said, to get level with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna dash, but I'm not using my bonus action dash of Step of the Wind.
Sure. Okay.
The dashiness of dashing.
Yep.
How dashing is it?
Mhm. So, do you want to end your turn here, or level with him?
Yeah, I've used all my movement. I've used my
Gotcha.
action to
Cool.
dash as well. So
Okay, he is going to attempt to move... Wait. Ray, did you say he takes 2d4 for every 5 feet he moves, or...
Every 5 feet
Oh, he
is
should've
not
taken one.
2d4. It's 1 second.
15d4.
No.
100 d4.
Just a fireball of damage every time he moves. Every time he even
A
breathes.
meteor swarm of damage.
It's 400 d4.
Oh yeah,
with
it is
power.
2d4. Sorry, I was thinking it was 1d4.
It's a
2d4
progressively
every 5.
larger amount of d4. So
Okay,
it
Ray.
starts out by 2, then it's 4, then it's 8,
Yeah, Ray.
16.
Could I have you, Ray, roll me 4 more d4 for the last... I only rolled 2d4 of damage when he moved 15 feet, because I didn't realize it was per 5 feet. I thought it was per time he moves.
So you want 4?
Yeah, I need 4 d4 of damage additional.
10.
Okay, and then, like, he looks like he's
About to kill over.
about to die. Like, he's so tangled up in these vines, they're practically, like, holding him at this point. He's got thorny vines wrapped around his already bleeding
Just like in
form.
that Harry Potter
He's
movie.
kind of like leaning forward, like he wants to step more, but he's gonna rip his arms off if he keeps trying. So he's just standing there panting. He tries one last time to reach out and teleport to a different location, disappearing in a small puff of shadows and reappearing elsewhere. But he's so weak at this point that he's barely able to move as he tries to limp away. No, that's Ray. Ray, you're up again.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
He's escaped the spike growth and he's, basically limping away, leaving
You
a
can always
sizable
just pass,
trail of blood
Ray.
behind him.
is he within 60 feet of me?
He
Now I'm scared.
maybe. Let's see. It's hard to estimate.
Diagonals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he's not.
Can I unconcentrate the spike?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm going to have to anyways for this next thing I want to do.
The spikes
I want-
melt away back into the earth once again.
And I move closer and I yell out, "Mama Swizzle!" as I use a Star Wars death grap, and I use hold person on him.
Okay. Is that a wisdom
Wisdom
saving?
throw 15.
He
Well, there
got-
goes the entire point of me trying to grapple them again. Thank goodness.
Let's see.
So bad at holding people.
Yo, what's up, Katafa?
Oh, I forgot Ray streams this. Hello, people. I didn't know you were here.
You
got
He
a
only
13.
streams it when he feels like it.
So he is held in place. You see him suddenly freeze, and he can't move. He's just like a statue. A very angry, bleeding statue.
He's waiting for us to say green light.
Yep,
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 QZ,
basically.
you're up.
QZ is like just about to like jump and like full on charge at them to try and catch up, and you're just like, oh, they stopped. They kind of just
You
like,
can say you were mid-process of doing that, like about to get him, and suddenly he freezes.
yeah, sure, that'd be awesome. It's just like QZ is like ready to lunge, but like really bad footing, so he just kind of like slips a little bit, and like, okay. Yeah, and I'll just kind of like slap him and be like, what do you want from us?
How hard do you slap him?
Lightly, I'm not trying to do any damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking real bad to the point where a slap could probably knock him out if you're not careful. You
Yeah,
slap him
well, I'm
across the
being
face,
careful.
and he just kind of spits blood at your feet and gives you a
That is
grimace.
not an answer, and also very rude. These sandals cost me a lot of money.
Are you wearing sandals? I always imagine just web feet.
He is wearing sandals, so he's never taken them off, so they just kind of molded into his feet.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. So he doesn't answer. He's just kind of.
Who sent you?
I tell you, you don't kill me.
Yeah.
I tell you, he kills me.
Obviously.
You didn't hear this from me. You heard this somewhere else, right?
I mean, I don't even know who you are, so yeah, that's not gonna be too hard.
I'm just saying, you didn't hear it from an assassin. You heard it from some other source, right?
You're an assassin?
Guy called the Shifter. He hired me. I didn't ask questions.
Oh, I thought he was the shifter. The shifter. Where is he?
He just kind of shrugs. He moves around. He's got a lot of business to tend to.
What do they want from us?
I got paid to slit that guy's throat. Something to do with he knew too much. That's all I know.
Eating too much?
He knew too much.
You see,
Oh.
there was a buffet that the gang had a while back, and it was supposed to be like, you know, you get your first plate, and then you eat it and wait, but instead, they brought 2 plates. And
All he told me when he hired me for the job was that he was a loose end that needed to get tied up. I don't know if it was with his crystal business or what.
What is this, Paladins again?
no, this is just every,
Every D&D.
yeah. I just say, Mama Swizzle, let him go, and then I push him into the rocks that are there.
Mama Swizzle doesn't let him go.
Well, that's kind of rude, Mama Swizzle. Now I've pushed him, and he's just like kind of frozen
So you
there
push
still.
him and he can't catch himself and he just and he gets knocked out. He was at 1 hit point.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
then she lets him go.
So he's like as stiff as a board as he bashes his face into the rock, and then he just like ragdolls and is a flat puddle on the ground.
I said let him go. He- let's get you some help, and then we'll find someone to take care of him.
Mama Swizzle hobbles to him,
Hmm.
and you can see that her eyes are wild right now. She's not thinking straight. So she takes out her scimitar and she gets ready to kill this man.
Well, QC's gonna grab that scimitar. Strength contest, I assume.
If you want to, or you can roleplay it.
I'm gonna
you
try and
decide.
grab it away from Mama Swizzle.
Okay. Would you
Well,
like...
scimitar for me is a dexterity thing, so.
Yeah, but I imagine you holding on to it is a strength,
Yeah. I
even
would
if you
say it's a
using
strength
it is
context.
dexterity.
Strength? Alright. I have rolled a 15 minus 1, 14.
Well, I rolled a 7. It was almost an 18, but it hit the edge of the screen.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay. So you're intending to kill this man, Ray?
Yes. Mama
Okay.
Swizzle's eyes are wild with fury and despair and all that.
He is unable to defend himself, and you're bringing down a scimitar on wherever you want to on his body. How would you like to do this?
Mama Swizzle,
Decapitation.
stop! I'll scream.
Decapitation.
With a sickening squunch, which is totally a word now. His head,
Does the scream not stop Mama Swizzle, Ray?
his head
No.
separates from his body and tumbles down the rocks into the river below, where it is washed away.
Wash me away.
And with that, I guess we'll call it for this session and come back.
And you're supposed to
time.
cast your sins into the river. Well, buy that head.
Eventually we'll reunite the party, and we're gonna have everyone be involved with the session the whole time instead of 2 separate sessions.
No, that'll never happen, EJ.
Yeah, as long as you guys are all enjoying how things are going,
I
I'm
am.
happy to. Great. Okay.
Same.
always
I'm
feel-
so
I
sleepy.
always feel a little bad when like someone's on the sidelines for a long period of time. I like to keep everyone involved when I can.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, thanks for playing. Hope you guys had fun.
Was fun.
Yep.
Always.
Any final thoughts? Any discussions on plans for next session so that I can plan effectively?
Well, we are going to go to the happenings.
Okie dokie.
It might take the whole session,
The happening.
but before I go, I want the chance to say bye to her sister.
Gotcha.
Aw,
Well, you got
that's
half a day to do
friendship.
that, so you got plenty of time.
Yeah, Kat and I had a super secret strategy meeting while you guys were in combat.
Oh, really?
Where we obviously discussed everything we were gonna be doing for like the next
Yeah.
15
Obviously.
to 20 sessions.
Oh my
So we're
gosh.
actually all set up.
Yeah.
You're set to go.
15 to
QZ
20.
is almost certainly lost a bit of respect for Mama Swizzle after witnessing the murder, but then also like it was before with the inhumaneness of the grass. Like QZ's gonna have to deal with that for a while.
Oh, and Ray,
Yes.
as you take the life of this man, you feel the stone hand, like your stone 2 fingers, grows to become stone 4 fingers and extends further across your hands.
Well.
Also, your strength goes down by 1.
Oh,
This is why
great.
you should never be a stoner, kids.
Haha, I get it.
So
I
go ahead and mark
Okay.
that on your character sheet if you need help with that. I can help you figure out a way to reduce your strength. That shouldn't be too hard.
Is it override?
There are several ways to do it, but yeah, simplest might just be to go into the actual stat page and edit.
That's what I'm
it is.
trying to do.
Cool. Well, yeah. See you guys all next time.
Oh, also, I'm gonna try and retrieve the head and put it back together.
Cast Mending and then Revivify.
All right, there we go.
It'll all be okay.
Are you gonna hire a local cleric with your?
I have
non-existent money?
super glue. I think I'll be fine.
Super
Yeah,
glue.
obviously super glue.
Oh, no.
Obviously.
It worked to fix the vase.
Vase? I don't even remember a vase.
Well, yeah, that was the side quest that I did by myself. Like it was only me there.
I see. Not even the DM.
No one else showed
Gotcha.
up.
this is before I was DMing the world. I was sick that day. Well, this should be fun. I'm excited.
But you see, like you didn't even notice that the vase was broken, so like it worked perfect.
Yep.
All right, well,
Oh,
Bye.
I did, wait.
Oh.
Two questions. So I know I asked about Halloween, and you said not everyone will be there. So I wanted to ask instead, how would you guys feel about moving to weekly sessions instead of bi-weekly? Because my life is not too busy at this point. I think I could handle it, and that would keep up the momentum. But if you guys have things going on the alternate Mondays, then that's fine.
I personally don't mind.
I don't mind. The thing that I would be doing on the other Mondays is just catching up on sleep. So
I don't mind. The thing I would be doing is working, but I don't need to. Yes?
Is Light still
May I
here,
help you?
or is she gone?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Sorry, I don't know.
was it you and me who were for the bi-weekly light?
Yeah,
That's fine. If that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. But I wanted to offer that I have, because originally you guys forced us to do bi-weekly because you were like, EJ, you need to take care of yourself. Don't try to do weekly. You're gonna die. But now I'm a lot less busy, and I'm like.
I think that was just the
establishing a
big
normal, so
excuse that we used,
Maybe.
but we had other reasons for wanting it.
Okay, because I'm always looking
'Cause
forward to it, and I'm
I
like, oh
also
man,
was-
it's not a
I
session
also
Monday.
was very busy.
Fair enough.
Let's revisit this in like 3 weeks or so.
Okay.
No, because after 3 weeks, I'll know exactly how busy I'm going to be.
Okay.
Fair.
So we'll leave it as status quo for now and find out later.
Yeah, basically, I need to do 3 papers before October 15th,
Yikes.
and they're just like 3,000 words, so it's nothing like super big, but they're
Yeah,
a big
that's
time
fair.
commitment.
Mhm.
And then there's also work and other stuff that I'm balancing, and then
Yeah.
moving,
Mhm.
and
All right. Well,
You got a lot
we'll
on your plate.
reconvene in a session and a half.
Yep.
basically
Session and a half.
Session and a half.
just pester me and be like, do you know your schedule? And I'll be like, yes, I can do weekly now or not.
Okay, sounds good. And one other question was, this is more of a conceptual, and this may or may not have an impact on the campaign because things are already in place. There's already lots of things going on. But I just wanted to ask your opinion so I know the vibe you want to go for. Do you guys want the overall shape of the campaign to be fighting gods, world-ending catastrophes, etc., or do you want it to be more kind of low stakes, slice of life kind of relational? Because
I mean-
there's lots of
Why
things
can't you
going
have
on.
both?
Yes,
The
Why can't
world's
you
I'm
vote?
just
right in
saying-
the middle
I'm
of
just saying,
unending.
yeah. Okay, I wanted to just get your opinions on what you want out of a campaign because we talked a little bit about that at the session 0, but that was so
Listen,
long ago.
I need to
that-
meet the
things change
Untitled
sometimes.
Goose God and find out which one of us is right and figure out he's actually evil, and then we kill him.
Qzeth is so stressed. He wants it to be over, but he's in it for the long haul. He is going to fix this problem. So as soon as the problem's fixed, he's probably going to just want to retire unless something
He's
else really
going to
calls him
die
back
from
in.
relief.
You could almost say his goose is cooked.
Ah,
gosh.
that's funny.
But also he is going to live the least amount of time anyway, just simply because he's a bird.
So we better finish this
Um,
campaign within like a couple of years of in-game time.
Yes.
Of course, everything's happened within a week so far, so I think we're on a good track.
I thought it was 2 weeks.
Nice.
No,
No, I guess
literally-
you're right. It was just the one.
Yeah, you guys met like 7 days ago or something.
Maybe it
in
was
game time.
maybe it was like a
Wow,
week and a weekend.
That's like one week per year. 1 week in game time is 1 year in real life time.
Yeah. Well, to be
I don't
fair,
mind
we
it.
did take like 8
Uzi's
months
gonna
off.
die at the same time I do.
Oh,
Can you
no.
believe Ananias got adopted after only knowing Carmen for a week?
I know.
Yeah,
and she
especially
doesn't
after
even know
being
how
a
to
freaking
smile right.
cultist.
Yeah.
Well,
But also, it was like you can add on like an extra day to that week because like you didn't sleep for a lot of it.
that's fair. And like EJ for Ananias's backstory, I think I've probably told you this before, but she grew up in the
Actually,
woods and
You haven't told me
it's been-
anything. The only thing I found out was last session when you and
Okay,
Isabella
well,
were talking.
basically, she grew up in the woods.
Mhm.
I don't remember where I said. I have like her character information somewhere. Whenever I made her,
Mhm.
or it's a her now because she's masquerading as a woman, but it's supposed to be something that doesn't know anything about itself because living in the woods and being separated from like her tribe, because basically she doesn't know it, but they abandoned her.
Oh wow.
Obviously they could just change and look like the trees, and they made it in a way that they left her. And who she got pulled into was the cult itself, just by cult members, and all they really did was feed her in exchange for her working for them, and that's the
Aw.
only sort of love she's ever known, is
Yikes.
So-
being fed.
So it's like half the same story as my backstory.
What's your story?
I got abducted by a crime gang, raised by them, and used for their heists as like a getaway flyer. But then like I got caught in a fire, had my wings burned and scarred, and then they just abandoned me.
Well, I'm the opposite. See, I was abandoned first, and then I was taken in.
Yeah, but I was
And I
stolen from my
actually-
original family.
These people like seem to actually care about me. I mean, in my opinion, like according to what I believe about the world,
Mhm.
like this is like the first sense of kindness I've shown. Like the cultists were humans. Like I mean,
Mhm.
not literally humans, but a lot of them were like just normal people.
Humanoids.
Yeah, and they fed me. Occasionally they'd give me blankets and stuff, so whenever I went out and lived on the street, I wouldn't be that cold. So
Now,
You can't see my face, but I'm horrified. Someone they traded my sister.
I was still smiling because I was just laughing about how Pumpkin and her are gonna like, they're gonna be like, oh wow, you were abandoned as a child and raised by random people as well. No way, me too. We were both raised by terrible
no,
people.
no, not that
So now you
strawberry
see
Do I
it's
sense a ship
different.
incoming?
It's different. It's different. Abandoned versus abducted. Like it's different.
Slightly.
It is
Also, like
definitely very
cast
different.
aside versus like the entire family destroyed.
Yeah, you were literally
Infinity.
wanted so badly they stole you. So I was the opposite.
Yeah, I was objectified though.
I mean,
Oh my goodness, you're
get
both
used to
tragic,
it.
okay? You're both edgy. Children, stop
Oh,
fighting.
tragic.
It's just like two sides of the same coin. It's
Carmen
Oh my
was
gosh.
like, stop, I will
interesting.
raise both
She's
of you.
adorable.
Calm down.
Oh wait, she's traumatized.
Mama Swizzle needs to be the mama of everyone.
I don't know with how Mama's turning out.
But
no, it's pretty awkward.
I don't know if you knew this, Carmen, but I am actually the exact age of your sister because I am also
That's-
16.
Oh wait.
I just looked to check, and yeah, I knew I was very young. I was still young. I'm still an adolescent. And I'm even younger from a changeling's perspective. So I'm like still like basically a child according to them.
You're like
but
8
to you
in
I
a
would be your
changeling's
sister's
world.
age. Isn't that so sad? And I'm like,
I, a 20-year-old. like the most responsible of the lot.
I don't know. Kuzith is pretty responsible. He's just
Qzif
stupid.
is crazy.
He's just stupid.
Oh my gosh.
But he's pretty responsible.
Yeah, but QZ could also die if like a stiff wind got him. So
I don't know.
I feel like I could take QZ with my
Probably.
21 armor class if I
Yeah.
wanted.
I
Also,
forgot.
QZ's horrible rolls. Like,
That's fair. I have really good luck when it comes to paladins.
That's why she went paladin.
Well, this was my first time playing one, and I liked it so much that I played another one, and that one is the DM hates her and keeps trying to kill her.
Wow.
But I actually,
Wow.
but I actually like knew this DM likes to kill the players, so I made her
Wow. So you
I
made her
made
an
her-
unkillable tank.
pretty much. She's level 5, and she has a +8 to hit. And she does 1d8 plus 8 damage every time she hits, and she can also cast Eldritch Blast, and
She's crazy.
Warlock Paladin,
she's
nice.
she's cracked.
Paladin with Eldritch Blast.
Well,
the
it's
best.
a hexadin.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Hexblade Warlock and Paladin, and she's just cracked. And I had to stay up until 1 in the morning one time because we were in the middle of this fight, and no one was doing damage but me. And they're like, "You need to stay awake because the moment you
Hard
go to bed,
carry.
he's not. He's gonna start making you miss your attacks." I was miserable. I was not having a
Oh,
good
Was this in person or was this an online campaign?
This was in person.
Okay,
I
that
wanna
makes
play
even
D&D
more
in
sense.
person sometime. That'd be great.
But Kat, are you gonna retroactively make it so that your backstory has a shadow involved in it?
What do you mean?
Shadow's
Dragonborn?
the cult member that I saved.
I don't know if I know them. I personally, I don't know who you saved, and I assume the people who took me in are, in fact, dead.
Yes, you don't know that I saved anybody, but I'm saying, like, in your backstory, like, would you have it be so that by chance, one of the people the person I saved is also, like,
She
one
would
of the people
definitely
that you knew in the
know
cult?
Shadow. He's a
Probably, right?
big name in the
EJ
cult.
knows all this information already. Mhm. So if I come across him and EJ says I know him, then I know him. If I don't know him, then I don't know him.
I'm just
Sorry.
trying to make sure
I
you're
gotta
not
help.
too surprised.
Orchestra.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
EJ, I have a question.
Yeah.
If you had to rank how much you knew about our backstories before the campaign started from lowest to highest, how would you rank everyone's
It
backstories?
would be Ray, you, me, Kat.
What? Mine being the most or the least?
the
The
least.
Oh, I thought so. I thought so.
Ray the most because Ray's an old character, kind of, that actually existed in EJ's campaign before. You Light next because you explained things pretty well and fully.
I actually
me
knew
afterwards
Light's
because
character more because she gave me a whole
Oh, really?
plot hook to go with, and she was detailed
Yeah!
or whatever. And then Ray was like, "Hey, I want to play this character again," and I was like, "Oh, I might have to bend over backwards in order to make up an explanation as to how that's possible because this is several hundred years after the last time you played this character." Okay, I've got a plan, and then we came up with the curse that kept her immortal for a couple hundred years.
I would say creating the character's backstory is equivalent to knowing it.
Yeah.
So
And then
because
you
you
and Kat,
created it, you
You
kind of
two
knew
never
it better.
told me anything about your characters until we got to the session, and I was just told, "Oh, by the way, there's an Untitled Goose religion, and also an
I
Untitled
had told
Goose
you some
cult."
things about my character. I definitely did.
Okay, you maybe told a little bit, but you didn't.
But-
tell
but
very
I-
much.
I
You asked
purposely
if it was
left it
okay
open
to
because
have Aarakocra, and it was
Yeah.
okay to have his and I was like, "Okay, sure," and you were like, "I can
I
make
gave
his
you a
wings not work,"
vague
and I'm like, "Sure."
backstory for him, but I wanted to keep it open for you so that you could work it in however you needed to.
Yeah, and it
Okay,
was good.
guys. Thank you for the D&D. I'm gonna head out.
Okay,
I adore y'all.
bye.
Have a-
Uh,
Okay,
still waiting
so
for
we're
the
not
slow
doing it
burn.
next week. We are doing it what day? The
the day after next week. It's on my
17th.
calendar. Just check.
Okay. Thank you.
Monday the 17th is the day.
Oh, it's already written down. We're
Yeah.
great. We're great.
I'm still waiting for Kat's character to finally reveal that they're a changeling sometime. The slow burn is going to be exciting.
It's only been 1 week, you crazy man.
I know, but
I too
session-wise.
reveal that I'm a changeling after 1 week.
You freaking changed
I'm
into a
being
strawberry,
adopted.
bird.
Well, you find out that actually all 4 of you were changelings the whole time.
That would be a very big shock, actually.
I
I
did
would
say
know-
that Kat wasn't the only changeling in the world when she was like, "Oh, I don't know if EJ can handle a changeling in his world." I'm like, "Bruh, there's other changelings already in the plot. Don't worry about it."
We just killed one, for instance.
Oh yeah.
Or Ray did.
Not that we know.
And we never will, because its head is in the water away.
But I'd say you can get it if you wanted to. But
I'm not
we'll
gonna
save that for
retrieve
next
the
time.
head. That is
You
such
said
a
you were
joke.
going to earlier. Okay.
It's a joke.
I didn't realize that.
Okay,
That was the okay. See you, Kat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I realized I made you terrified of having an entire plot point of like me reanimating the head.
I didn't think you were gonna do that. No, I just, if you wanted to.
That I
fish
was
out
gonna
the
have a
to-
head like I was just gonna carry around a head like a head of Medusa.
No, I thought you were gonna like respectfully bury the body or something. I don't know.
I can respectfully bury a body without a head.
Anyway, I don't know
Bye.
the last train of thought we had. There was
It's
something
been
I
fun,
was gonna say.
EJ. It's
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Have a good night.
Good night.
You
Thank
too.
you
Yep,
all for
good
playing.
night.